welcome back to my channel. You may be thinking, hey Claire, why are you dressed as a creepy thing? Well, I've just done a Halloween tutorial, so that will be coming up a few days or to a week after this has been filmed. It will be coming up in the near future as my next video. And I don't have time today to take it all off and redo myself up for this video, so I just thought, what the hell, we're in October now. It's kind of acceptable, so I'm going to film my September favourites, dressed as a dead little girl. I have to admit I have not been shopping for many new products this month, but I have got a small selection, so I will talk you through those. I haven't got like a mountain today, but I've got some products that I want to talk about, so let's get into it. The first product that I bought was the Garnier Skin Naturals Micella Cleansing Water. This has been advertised absolutely everywhere and I was intrigued by it, and I didn't really know too much about what to expect other than it removes makeup. To be honest, I thought I'd have to stand over the sink with this, splashing it off after I've applied it. But that's the great thing about this stuff, you don't have to do that. You just apply it onto some cotton wool pads, the round ones, directly onto the face. You can wear a full face of makeup and put this on and it will remove every single little bit, and you can use it on your eyes and your lips too, which I love. It was really good value for money, and they reckon you get 200 uses out of this bottle. And how many? 400 ml. So yeah, and I've been using it for just over a week now, and you can see where it's up to there. The only bad thing I can say about it is if you apply too much onto the cotton wool pad and then put it on your eyes, it can tend to sting, so you've just got to be careful with the amount that you put on, but I think that's kind of a given. I've been using this every night and my skin is really sensitive and oily, and it hasn't upset me in any way. There is another pink version to this. I got the green. I'm not too sure what the difference is, but what attracted me to this is the fact that it says that it mattifies the skin as well, because that's what I'm always looking for, and this particular one is suitable for combination and sensitive skin. So that's the first product. Whilst we're on skincare, I've had my eye on this product for a good 6 months to a year now, and I did finally buy it. It's the Origins GinZing Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff the eyes. They recommend you apply this in the morning, but I always like to do a thorough skincare routine before I go to bed, so I have been applying this before I go to sleep. It does say it's optional, but they recommend AM, not PM. But I noticed an instant difference in my eyes. They have definitely, the dark circles aren't as intense anymore, and I just look brighter and more awake. That's what I feel like. It smells really nice, quite orangey, and it's just a pale pink liquid, and a little bit goes such a long way with this. I literally dip my little finger in and I won't scoop out. I will literally dip it in and that will be enough for both eyes. So this was a bit of an investment piece, but it's totally worth it, because I have a feeling this bottle is going to last me probably 6 months or something. I've been using it for about 3 weeks now, and yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell at all. It's just not gone down. Moving on to something more exciting to me, makeup. The first thing I want to talk about is a MAC lipstick. I went through a MAC crazy stage a few years ago and it wore off, and I tried other brands, but recently I've been going back to MAC because I just can't get enough of their lipsticks. I bought this one recently. It's called Plumful, and it's just a very musty plum colour. So that's what it looks like. I just think very autumn appropriate. I've got nothing like this in my collection currently. I've got sort of brighter versions, more intense versions, but I love this colour because it can be worn in the daytime and then switched up for nighttime as well. I have been absolutely loving it. And the next thing I want to talk about, this was actually a purchase when I went to Venice in the Sephora there, because I got very excited when we walked past Sephora. So obviously, oh, did I just touch my blood? I'm good. Anyway, I bought this. It's the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner, and this is in Distortion. And it's the most intense glitter liner I've ever used. It's so compact, so when you put it on, you literally, there is no sparsity, is that a word? The glitter just isn't spaced out. It's all very compact together, so it is intense. I love the applicator because it's so gentle and it applies it so well, and I have been loving putting this on the inner corner of my eye just for a little extra woof. It is a plain glitter, but when the light hits it, it's definitely got green reflex. All you tend to see is the green when the light is directly on it, otherwise you see silver, and I love it for that because it's just something a bit different. So yeah, I've really enjoyed using that. The last thing I'm afraid to say, that was quick, on my monthly favourites this month is this Stark White Matte Powder. This is a MAC Pro product. You can't buy it in MAC stores unless it's a pro store, but I've never been to one of those. But I basically got it on mac.co.uk. So this is basically a matte white powder, and it's not an eyeshadow, it is double the size as an eyeshadow, you can see, or if not more. But it's a pressed powder and it's used to highlight areas that you've just applied creams on. So I will use this when I've applied my concealer under my eyes or wherever else around the face. If you're highlighting, you can then go over it with this. Obviously not contour because this will lighten that contour, but it's great in that areas that you just want to set. It's basically, you know that I love my Smashbox Photo Set Finishing Powder. That's a translucent loose powder. This is basically exactly the same, but it's just pressed. So it doesn't give as much as an intense finish, but it's still amazing for setting the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer that I use. Something a bit different, I thought. And finally, something that I have not been loving this month. I always do this little bit on the end of my favourites videos because I think it's important for you to know, as well as what I've been loving, something that I've not been loving as much. There's a little bit of extra helpful information, I suppose, and that is the Simply Sensitive Protecting Day Moisturiser from Boots. This is a Boots own brand, so cheap. It was 3 for 2, so I bought 3, and of course I don't like it, but I am still going to use it because I bought 3. So this got an SPF 15, so it's suitable for, it's a daytime moisturiser basically, with soothing aloe vera, which is what attracted me to it because my skin loves aloe vera. If you suffer from blemishes, aloe vera is great because it heals up any breakages in your skin. It closes the blemish up for me and it dries it out. This and the tea tree are an absolute godsend. I've got tea tree and other products that is my saviour. But this smells and looks like sun cream. It's just like sun cream to me. It feels like I'm plastering my face in the sun cream. You'll see what I mean when I pour it into my hand. So not that much is on my hand, but when I start to rub it in, you can see it doesn't really look like it's rubbing in as such. It just spreads around the area and it never seems to go away. Do you see what I mean? It's just, I don't feel like it's absorbing into my skin very well. I think that's the issue. Yeah, you see what I mean? It's just a bit of a nightmare to work with, really. So yes, that is absolutely everything. I hope you enjoyed this little Halloween edition of my beauty favourites this month. If you would like to see this tutorial, that will be up probably the following Sunday to when you're watching this. If you are watching this on Sunday, you're probably watching it on Wednesday. I have no idea what's going on. It will be the next video up, this look, so be there. Everything is linked down below as per, all the products, all the prices, so go check that out. Go check my blog out if you haven't already. There's always more posts on there than there are videos on my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and yay for Halloween. Can't wait, really excited now, and I'll see you soon. Bye. And we're done.